Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. You better beware of the Bloody Mare. Blood dripping from her hair, blood dripping from her stare, blood dripping from everywhere. But what you do not know is that this blood is not her own. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Foreign pony blood consumed her. Foreign pony blood is her. Every iron tear, every thick murmur is all her. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Who is she? What is she? But more importantly, where is she? Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. She's in the house colored sea green in the attic, you see. She's something to believe in order to be seen, or so it seems. You better beware of the Bloody Mare. But this mare wasn't always crimson. Her coat wasn't always dripping dark vermilion. Oh no, for she was just like you and me. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Oh yes, some remembered her, what she used to be. Some say she was autumn serene, but how did she become the bloody mess you see? Some say it was magic, or murder of the great Manic. Some say it was even panic. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. As for me, I believe it was a friend's death. You see, a friend she loved oh so dearly, a friend she couldn't bear to part with, so much so, according to the myth, that not even in death's heart could they ever be apart. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. After all, every pony needs a friend to stand by them till the very end. With their friend's blood, they get to be together forever and ever. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. But even at the end, the Bloody Mare still looks for her friend in the depths of her attic lair. She will say,
My friend? My friend? Where are you, my friend?
You must be aware of the Bloody Mare. All stories have their roots, leading back to the truth. And the truth lies inside the house, oh so green, once owned by Autumn Serene. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Pinkie Pie's day started with a dare, from that of a rainbow mare, without any cares, but unaware of the Bloody Mare. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip.
There would be no pony inside,
Rainbow Dash said,
No pony would mind. Everything will be fine.
pointing to the house of the sea green once owned by Autumn Serene. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. But then Pinkie Pie teased.
There could be some pony inside. There could be some pony to see. I mean, who knows? There could be a new friend. In the end.
Pinkie Pie bounced inside, paying no mind to how the house creaked and squeaked at every step her hooves would seek. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. The sweet pink mare, completely unaware of the bloodstains that covered the halls, the ceilings, the tall walls, the railing, the steps, by the bloodstains that all remained, was the house that absorbed it all. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. It was hard to say if the stains were new that day, or if they'd been there for days. Either way, the little pony did not sway away. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Was it in the dark, or was it her own native heart that made her unaware of the dangers of the Bloody Mare? To me, the house was too dark to see, but that's not all. You see, Pinkie didn't have a native heart, just a trusting heart. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. She trusted the Rainbow Mare. She took Rainbow's words in with care. Pinkie Pie was a true friend, throughout and throughout, even if it meant certain doom. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Creak, creak. Squeak, squeak. This was the loud speech of the stairs, leading the pink mare into the high and dark attic lair. Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. The house was drenched in death's scent. The scent seemed to be emphasis on seams of old iron. But how could this be? Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. But this was not her concern. A sad voice made her turn, and it said,
My friend? My friend? Where are you, my friend?
Trickle, trickle, drip, drip. Pinkie ignored the trickle and drip after the voice's plead. With a great pip, Pinkie cheered as loudly as you can believe.
Don't worry, new friend. Old Pinkie Pie is here to put those troubles to an end.
Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. The trickle in, the dripple in. It was all echoing, louder than before. Like it was spilling upon the floor.
Friend? Is that you, my friend?
Said the sad voice, or rather rejoiced. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. The trickling, the drippling, the echoing, the stairs creaking, the stairs squeaking. Nothing was swaying Pinkie Pie away from the place that Autumn's friends once stayed. She was getting closer to the attic lair, the lair of the sad mare, or rather, the Bloody Mare. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. As she opened the door, she reassured the voice, just like before.
It sure is voice. Hopefully, I get to see your face in this new place. Is this house yours? If so, why are you indoors? Don't you want to be outside in the light? There's no need to hide. There's always a new friend to find.
Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. Just then, a lit candle appeared like a magic spear, ready to combat the darkness and protect her from the mistress in the mist of her bloody sea. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. Pinkie took the candle by its handle and followed its light into the Bloody Mare's night. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. She tilted her head in confusion. There was no pony around. Was the pony she heard just an illusion? She looked around and found piles of furniture instead, covered in dust and sheets. She even found an old bed, but her new friend was nowhere to be seen. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. Pinkie heard some ponies' hoof steps, and these steps were very wet. And Pinkie Pie, like a fragile and precious bubble, was floating towards a sharp, pointy trouble. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. The trickle in, the dripple in. It was all beginning to bug her. No sound, no murmur, nothing but the spilling and heard the dusty old iron in the air. It was becoming too much to bear. Pinkie had called for the new mare, again and again. But her new friend, she did not answer. Again and again. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. Despite her growing fears, despite her itching doubt, the new mare had to be here. So, she called for the new mare, over and over again. She looked here and there. She looked everywhere. Nothing in the darkness, nothing in the light, nothing by the covered furnace, nothing in its attic's night. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. The only thing that she could find, shining like Celestia's wing and its shining golden frame, was a mirror. Its surface was clean from any other stain, bloody or otherwise. But this made her wonder, why was it so clean? Why was it all pristine? What did make it free from the stains? Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. The mirror looked new. The mirror looked ageless. Pinkie wished she knew why her time seemed endless in this forsaken place, in this bloody darkness. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. The candle's flame brought a needed softness to the mirror's golden frame. She brought it closer to the mirror and its flame. Wait, was this a name?
Winter Beam?
Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip.
My friend! There you are, my friend.
Said the once sad mare, or rather, the Bloody Mare. Pinkie Pie froze, as the sides of her face were exposed, to the trickling, to the dripping, to the spilling, to the flooding, to the bleeding, all of it seeping into Pinkie Pie's skin.
Look, Winterbeam, I kept it nice and clean, just for you and me,
said the Bloody Mare, completely unaware of Pinkie Pie's frightened stare. Despite in her mind, they were friends till the end of time, to the end of her time. Just like the house's halls, railings, and tall walls, Pinkie's fur was stained with red. With a soft whimper, her heart filled with dread. She stared into her empty, bloody stare. She couldn't breathe. She couldn't believe that her new friend was a terror in descent, but maybe she just doesn't understand after all. But before she said another word, the Bloody Mare silenced her forevermore. Slithering her body hoof over her lips, the creaking of the roof, this simple sound grips the last sounds that Pinkie Pie would ever hear. Pinkie's body shut down to the bloody puppeteer.
Don't worry, Winterbeam. I'll put you somewhere where only I can see. You may be there, but I'll be there too, with you,
said the Bloody Mare. Trickle, trickle. Drip, drip. Ever since that day, Pinkie stayed with her new friend till the very end. She was Autumn Serene, but now, the Bloody Mare. Pinkie Pie was Pinkie, but now, she's Winterbeam, in the bloody stare of the Bloody Mare. So remember, colts and fillies, past the field of lilies, by the house of sea green, take heed when you see a rainbow mare. With a gun stare, she warns,
You better beware of the bloody, bloody mare.
Happy Halloween, everyone, or Happy Nightmare Night, depending when this video comes out. It might knock on wood that it gets out in time for Halloween. I hope you all enjoyed that reading. I definitely did have a lot of fun with it, especially since this isn't like most fanfics. This is kind of like a poem, which really like pulled me into it. But yeah, as I always say at the end of my videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media, and stay fresh, everyone. Have yourselves a fantastic day, or night, wherever time zone you live in. Take care, everyone.